both these racers, Szprychaaa with a 1-2, and Sailo93 with a 2-1 record. So both of them looking to get a few more points on the board. We'll see how this plays out. And racers are off. We got Sailo with the Breloom on the left, and Szprychaaa rocking the standard Cadence, skin on the right. Them fighting through these hidden monster caves to get at the Great Dragon. Szprychaaa coming out just a little bit ahead between the two. Give me 1 second. I'm just dropping a couple messages here. Yeah, there we go. We got a nice, some nice health regeneration going on. Both racers now with the Ring of Regen and base flail. Sailo also doing a little bit more exploration, picking up a Crown of Thorns for it. So Sailo having no shortage of renewable health, but Ring of Regen on its own is already oftentimes enough health regeneration for a run. So both the runners looking like they've got quite a bit of survivability here. Although the lack of armor does still put them at a substantial amount of risk. A couple of big hits can chew through that very quickly. Shrine of Glass over on Szprychaa's side could bomb that for some glass armor. Or just take it for Glass Flail. Also a valuable choice. A little bit of a scarier choice for Sailo, since they are on the Crown of Thorns. That would give them a Glass Jaw, means that they would die in one hit. Would have double damage for it, but yeah, it does carry some risk. So looks like Sailo is going to skip the Glass Shrine, stick with the base flail for now. Szprychaaa coming in on the boss fight. It's Fortissimo. Got to make sure not to get flail snagged here. Easy way to lose your flawless on Fortissimo is to get flail snagged, trying to back away from the splash attack. But nicely handled from Szprychaaa. Getting the flawless, and Sailo also picking up the flawless. It's a gold broadsword out of the black chest. You hate to see it. Sailo gonna go purple instead and finds a ring of protection. Neither racer really finding something useful, but okay, well there's a titanium rapier. Yeah, Szprychaaa, I think both of the racers definitely gonna be happy to find that. And position-wise, yeah, these racers are pretty much dead even right now, but Sailo does have the advantage of that Crown of Thorns and an apple. Szprychaaa is holding that heart transplant, though, which could be used for a faster boss fight coming up. Sailo also eating the apple on the way down the trapdoor. I think maybe was missing some health and kind of forgot that they had the regen, I think. Oh, tank the spike. Okay, I missed it. I missed an insanely good play. Damn. Yeah. With proper timing, you can use the invincibility frames granted by food to get invincibility to a spike trap you just jumped onto. Timing got it's pretty tight. So yeah, good on Sailo for pulling that off. And yes, Sailo with a little bit of a lead, a little bit more of an efficient zone 2 here. Pulling ahead just a little bit. Glass shop here. Not going to take anything, not even taking the glass armor. I think you at least take the glass one there. Oh, and a little bit of variance, since Szprychaaa got the glass shovel already from the glass shrine, is going to see glass slippers instead, which will give them a little bit of an edge going into zone 3. Going to provide them with immunity against ice and hot coals. Szprychaaa still not popping this heart transplant. I feel like, you know, using it early on a boss floor like this is a good time for it, and that's a free spell on the purple chest. It's a really good pickup. Ring of Regen going to allow for essentially a free blood freeze every floor. So you just, oftentimes the plan's just going to be to find the exit, get close to it, freeze everything in it, spike the boss down, and rush for the stairs. Which we almost saw with Sailo, but Sailo not quite able to get there in time. Ooh, and yeah, now Szprychaaa with a very, very strong advantage. We'll even just blood freezing away the trapdoor fight. I think that's a fair thing to do here. Does lose the glass armor though to a Yeti clap, and is yeah, thanks to that blood freeze, is only at 2 hearts right now. There's a number of things in Zone 3 that will kill you in one shot from the 2.5 mark. So gotta be careful. Those goblins, both types of goblins among that list. Death metal coming in. Szprychaaa still not using that heart transplant. Although at this point, I don't think you're looking to use it to gain, you know, a little bit of a, you know, like to gain a few seconds on a boss fight. I think it's something you reserve more for safety at this point. Just pop it when things get a little overwhelming and use it to slow things down. Szprychaaa with the strong lead here now, going to have the opportunity to check some shops. Picks up a helmet for a little bit of defense and some much needed armor. Going to reduce all incoming damage by 0.5. Shame they couldn't keep the glass armor alive to this point, or could have transmogged into some better armor. Does pick up the torch, or the shovel of strength, excuse me, but then loses the glass slippers. Blood freeze coming in and just going to push into the exit room just like that. Not sure I would do that with some health missing and a winning position like this, but Szprychaaa is seeming confident here. Going to be bombing the Shrine of Space for a map. Finds an obsidian staff. Definitely not going to take that. Staff can result in some really nasty deaths in Zone 4 with long-range Warlock teleports. Be very careful about that. Rapier definitely the safer option, despite the good old Pixie Rapier bug. Going to be the safer option here for sure. Another shop right by the exit. Imagine going to continue looking for armor. Rochester in there could potentially have a protection charm, but not going to bother checking. Pixie coming in for full heal. Back up to full 4 HP. And Sailo, meanwhile, on the run back, has gone full glass. We've got a full glass rapier build with jaw and everything. And that is a build that can go very, very fast, but I don't know that it's going to help in this situation. Heavy plate in the shop. Szprychaaa with enough money to just buy it. Probably gives pretty much all the safety they need to stay alive for the rest of this run. Ring of Regen plus Heavy Plate. Very strong combo. Okay, yeah, here comes the heart transplant. Just going to go ahead and freeze that. Freeze that as well. Very fast deep blues. And on to Zone 5. Zone 5 definitely substantially easier than Zone 4. And with all the extra equipment Szprychaaa picked up towards the end of that Zone 4, should have a pretty easy time just pushing straight to the exit every room. Sailo with an admirable effort to make the distance back, but yeah, I just don't think it's going to be enough. Approaching the final exit room, just pop another blood freeze. Very good use of the of resources in this run from Szprychaaa. Has really taken full advantage of that regen freeze build. Deadwinger fight coming in. Gonna bomb the last bell. Oop. Mage blocking the way, but with Heavy Plate plus Helm and regen, just tanks a Deadwinger charge. No big deal. Sailo, out of their glass armor, is now on an unprotected jaw. One hit means death here, and it looks like they missed their flawless for the freeze spell back on their Zone 2 boss. So, gonna have to be careful. Szprychaaa also should maybe exercise a little more caution. Letting Dorian take 2 hits on the way to the second phase. I feel like the only way you can lose this race at this point is if Dorian takes a death. So, you know, do want to make sure Dorian's health is not getting too low. That said, in most cases, as long as you make sure Dorian doesn't take hits that'll damage him for more than half a heart, you're gonna be fine in most cases. So, just watch out for the mini-bosses and those black-shielded skeletons. Last hit here. Bad position for Dorian, though, but there's the final lure. And Szprychaaa gonna come in with the win on game 1. That was me, don't worry. It's not your computer. Just doing a little bit of house cleaning on my scene here. A lot of unnecessary images and such that need to get cleaned up. Just so this is a little easier to navigate. And here we go. Race number 2 underway. See if Sailo can recover from that unfortunate mid-game death in the last race. Start putting some points on the board. Obsidian Dagger early on, affectionately dubbed the steak knife after the player's steak. Who we yeah, unfortunately we are not seeing this this tournament. Both races gonna battle this 1-1 arena for a stack of Earth Tomes. Does potentially give a nice quick boss kill, especially on Coral Rift. Also does give it a free bloodshot kill here, which is particularly valuable because that's a super secret shop and you want to kill in one shot. Oh, Szprychaaa not checking the super secret shop though. Let's see what it is. It's a Ring of Luck. Okay, it's not worth it. So yeah, both races going to be taking this Obsidian Harp and Ring of Regen. Moving on towards the exit for 1-2. Sailo finding a trap door. Could just tank the spike trap here for to save a little time and let Regen start doing its thing. But gonna take the time to wander around here. Sailo playing a little scared of this dire bat. Just you do have the Lucky Charm. Lucky Charm does enable safe movements next to bats. And an easy chainmail pickup here for both racers, getting some protection to go up with that regen. Sailo approaching the fight with the strain. Whoop! Szprychaaa hitting themselves with the bomb trap. Gotta watch that. And one bomb on the way out. Sailo gonna be the first one down to the first boss. Szprychaaa close behind. Actually, I think looking at the in-game times, maybe it's Szprychaaa who is slightly ahead. Let me refresh this real quick. And it's a, I didn't see what it was for, okay, Ring of Charisma, yeah. Not interested, just leave that behind and move on. Regen is already arguably one of the best rings in the game, for at least for race settings. Definitely don't want to be trading it for Charisma. Oh, and that's a Fireball spell pickup for Sailo. Another Shrine of Blood there for another Ring of Regen over on the right. One on each hand. And Szprychaaa down to Fortissimo 2, just a little bit behind Sailo, who just got the flawless in their Fortissimo fight. We'll see what they go for here. It's a purple chest, that's a dry baby. Probably not going to see that picked up by either racer here. Interesting to see both racers opting to run with the Obsidian Harp. Harps can be a little bit of an unpopular weapon type. They can be a little cumbersome to use, especially Obsidian. Obsidian dagger range weapons have some awkward issues with them. We kind of saw that back with Szprychaaa in 1-3 exit room, having to drop multiplier constantly for parity corrections, and that resulting in a lot of 1 damage hits, a really slow clear of higher HP enemies. Szprychaaa with some good harp usage there, though, to get those diagonal hits on Yetis. Good blood drum usage to Sailo time, but missing the transmog here, and Sailo immediately gets a courage shovel for it. This could be what Sailo needs to get a leg up on Szprychaaa here. Nice blood drum usage from Szprychaaa. But yeah, Sailo transmogging into courage shovel and torch of strength, which does kind of counteract those issues I was talking about with the Obsidian Harp. By guaranteeing that the Harp's always going to hit for at least 2 damage, and Szprychaaa walks into a Harpy hit on Ooze. That's 2 hearts gone. Gonna take a couple floors for Regen to patch that up. And Sailo is catching up, as Szprychaaa is forced to slow down after that nasty hit. Szprychaaa onto 4-2. Sailo still close by. But Sailo also kind of struggling to get in on this exit room here. Does make it there, and is on 4-2 as well, starting to close the gap. Nice fireball usage to take out those Blade Masters. Szprychaaa just going very aggressive with the blood magic. I like it. Oh, this is very close. Szprychaaa slowing down a bit. This sarcophagus is causing a lot of problems for Szprychaaa with that ooze puddle there, and Sailo takes the lead with the stronger build. Szprychaa's gonna have to push really hard to keep pace with this, I think. It's gonna be slightly dependent on layouts here. Courage Shovel is a little bit variable in Zone 5. Sometimes it saves you tons of time, sometimes it really doesn't do anything. Yeah, here it looks like it's probably not going to do much, that trapdoor right there. Oh, Sailo even just tanking that spike trap just to get down a little faster. And both racers in pretty much almost exactly the same position here. Szprychaaa is still playing very cautiously, though. We're seeing a lot of backpedaling to get better positions. Sailo goes down! Sailo goes down in the 5-2 exit room. I think just overextending a little bit with the blood magic and taking a big hit. Szprychaaa is not out of the woods yet. This exit room is a little sketchy. Just took a big blue dragon stomp, going down to 1 heart. Regen gonna patch some of that up, but still has to make it through this dead ringer. Okay, and we're seeing lures. We're seeing some lures. Some slightly mis-executed lures, but okay, there we go. Fireball to finish it off. well-placed fireball to get the last 2 bells there, and we do have Blood Drum available here with the 2 bombs. Going to Blood Dig, the last turn of the NecroDancer. Going down to 1 heart. Does have to be cautious here. With Chainmail, a number of things will one-shot Cadence here. Those yellow shielded skeletons, I believe, will do 2 hearts. The Dark Minotaur definitely will do the job. Okay, good. Doesn't get frozen next to that yellow skeleton. That could have been disastrous. One more hit to go. And there it is. Szprychaaa coming in for the win. In a very close battle up until the 5-2 death from Sailo. Alright, and we're coming up on game 3 here. Sailo's last chance to put a point on the board for this set. Immediate bomb to check that for that food shop, but it's the pawnbroker because, of course, it's never the food shop. Still gonna go ahead and spend the bomb for that potion pickup. Szprychaaa, excuse me, looking like they are going to save their bomb for potential blood shop. We do know blood shop is in 1-2. Excuse me, I'm allergic to life today. Anyway, blood shop is always in 1-1 or 1-2, so with that pawnbroker in 1-1, we know the blood shop is here somewhere. Holy water coming in for Szprychaaa. And we got a boss shrine take for Sailo. Looks like setting up for the barrel thing up here. And that's a ring of might. That's +2 damage. And Szprychaaa looks like they are hunting for this blood shop. Not sure where it is though. But I think Screen watched and saw the boss shrine and is going to go for that now. I'm guessing the blood shop must be up, like up next to the shop or something. Because yeah, we have not seen the cracked wall. And I think that there's one tile next to the shop entrance that Szprychaaa has not seen. I think it has to be there. But I'm not going to go back for it. Just going to push forward. Oh no, we've got a runner here for Szprychaaa. Might need to just pop the holy water here. Oh, that's not a good holy water. And Szprychaaa just going to reset. I don't think I like the reset there. That was far from over. Still had a bomb on inventory. Definitely could have cleared those out with the bomb and gotten back to the shard. I think that was a very premature reset. Yep, okay, yep, there's the blood shop in that one tile next to the shop that we hadn't seen yet. Interesting shop. Don't think it's really something you want. Map is a nice pickup here. Szprychaaa gonna go for the risky throw. Does get a good teleport. And it's gonna be picking up the, oh, not taking the gold hammer. Okay. Gonna kill? I don't like that kill. I don't think I like that kill. Obsidian Spear is... Yeah, you're not even taking the spear. Which, I don't like that either, personally. Gold Hammer over... I guess the plan is to use the boss shrine to get a 3 damage Warhammer? Which, I mean, okay. Like, it's a safe build. I don't think it's really a fast one. Which I think of what you need right now is a fast build. And, yeah, pushes the barrel out of the way, so gonna have to open that some other way. I'm just gonna use the blood drum. So 3 damage Warhammer, which yeah, it's a decent build, but it's clunky. You're gonna be snacking on absolutely everything, and your opponent is like a full zone and a half ahead of you. You need something that can push pretty fast, and something as unmaneuverable as the Warhammer. Might have a hard time doing so. But we'll see if it pays out. It will, if nothing else, clear out swarms very quickly and allow for pretty aggressive pushes without much backpedaling. Or a fight coming in for Szprychaaa. Sailo with the upshot, bro. Getting some heals. Conjure coming in. Ring of War swap. Szprychaaa. Getting some knockback on these attacks. Might not be a bad thing. I think it might help clump tankier enemies together. Might make for a little bit more efficient attacks. I still don't like that shopkeep kill, because that kill was essentially for an apple and 2 hearts. Since, yeah, the spear got left behind. I mean, on the plus side, I guess, you know, they won't be tempted to check any shops. They can just focus on pushing here. Checking a cracked wall here and picking up the glass armor and shovel. And Szprychaaa has narrowed the lead a little bit, narrowed the deficit down. It's 1 zone difference. Conga 2 for Szprychaaa, Fortissimo 3 for Sailo. Yeah, Szprychaaa not even gonna check the boss chest, just gonna push. And with Sailo on a not particularly strong broadsword build, yeah, I think the Warhammer does win out here over the broadsword. So we could potentially see a comeback here. Food shop for Szprychaaa right there. Don't think we're gonna see it taken here. I think Szprychaaa is pretty much just in full push mode. Not even gonna go out of the... Okay, is gonna go out of their way for those bombs. Or for that singular bomb. Or, nope, not actually going to pick it up. Yeah, Szprychaaa is pushing hard here. Says, I have 4 bombs, that's enough for the endgame. I'm not going to bother picking that one up. And Sailo doing a little bit of side trips here. Like, this might come back to bite them. Oh. Szprychaaa losing their glass shovel and flawless to the Fortissimo fight. Doesn't have any form of regen, unlike Sailo with that shopkeeper familiar. So health losses that Szprychaaa incurs here are going to be a little bit harder to replace. Gonna have to find some food or some pixies in 4-3 if they want to make that back up. And it's a 3-floor difference. Sailo now finished with zone 4. Snowbro coming out for Szprychaaa. could use that to deal with Blade Masters a little more efficiently, since Frozen Blade Masters no longer parry. Nice use of the Bomber there. Sailo with the Deep Blues fight down, going on to Zone 5. Szprychaaa continuing to close this gap, little by little. Ooh, Szprychaaa eating a big Blade Master lunge there right at the exit. Warhammer snag. Doing him no favors. Nice gold kill on Deep Blues, and heading down to Zone 5. It's a 1 floor difference. 5-2 for Sailo, 5-1 for Szprychaaa. Szprychaaa trying to save time by cutting through this Bat Cave. Nice gold kill on the Metronome. And it's 5-3 for Sailo, 5-4 on Deadringer. And yeah, ultimately, yeah, this Warhammer just being a little bit clunky. Not letting Szprychaaa push as hard, getting snagged a few times on exit rooms. Going down to 1 heart. I kind of feel like Szprychaaa needs at least half a heart to spare for the Blood Drum dig on the NecroDancer to stand a chance here. And Sailo has the Blood Shovel, not using it though. Okay, does use it on the last dig. That's a Red Dragon though coming out for Sailo. A little bit crowded there, a little chaotic, but does keep it under control. Szprychaaa approaching Deadringer, but I think this is just a little too slow. Sailo does tank a hit from Black Skeleton there, does lose the potion. But there's the final hit, and that's going to be Sailo's victory. After, yeah, what I think was a very premature reset from Szprychaaa.